I've got to admit, I'm as guilty as anybody else is not cleaning your heat pump HVAC units. It takes 15 to 30 minutes. It's pretty easy. Some people say use some sort of cleaner. I've consulted quite a few HVAC experts, people who do this for a living, and they think this is an easy thing to do by the homeowner, and you don't need this. So let's go through the simple steps on cleaning this unit twice a year, once in the spring when all the pollen is settled out. It's a good time to clean the unit, and once in the fall. So you got all the summer dust and all that stuff that's going on. I'm doing this in the September time frame. We've got a lot of hot days in September typically, even sometimes in October. So we're going to use this heat pump a lot, and the way it's adjusted for efficiency, it actually goes in warm days in the winter time too. You'll increase the efficiency up to 10% on your unit by keeping it clean. Only takes 15 to 30 minutes and will save you lots of money. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is find your box, open it up, and pull the breaker. It's pretty easy. The unit's off and I'm pulling the breaker as another preventative. Because I'm watering down the unit, I'm actually going to put this to the side, safe out of water range. In order to access the top of my unit, I've got 4 little screws, and I've got a little magnetic cup to keep the screws because there's all sorts of mulch here, and if I drop it, it's going to be lost. I'm not that short, but my unit is up above the ground, and that's why it seems so tall. So I'm probably going to have to use a ladder to get inside. Take the screw out, put it in a magnetic cup. I'm going to set this to the side, out of water range, just to keep it from getting all wet. So now I just pop this off. It's a little heavy, you got to be careful. And now I have access to inside the unit. I've got an old snow brush. You can usually get these off season for a couple bucks. And I'm just going to kind of brush all this debris off. It's been years since I did this. Again, guilty as charged on keeping your unit clean. But this is something the HVAC guy said that I could do to save money that he could charge me a lot of money for. A couple $100 sometimes. So I'm just going to do it on my own, save the money, and get the efficiency. This is what the unit looks like before I clean it. It looks dirty. There's a little debris down there. I guess I could get a shot back and try to suck it out. But the coils on the inside are dirty, and the coils on the outside, you can barely see them through here, are dirty. You could use a pressure washer for this, but I don't think you need it. You could just use a strong setting on your hose. Now you start on the outside and get the whole outside of the unit wet, then you go on the inside. Across like this, right? And then go up and down. And just get everything wet. And then next I'll show you how to do the inside. A pressure washer might be a little faster, but you got to be careful because the little vanes break and bend pretty easy. This will be interesting filming this. Since the coils are so exposed here, you're not having to go through the grate. I'm going to go with a center, this kind of thing, and just kind of hose them down real good. Back and forth. Guess you can clean your blades off. You can do all sorts of things here while you're at it. That's going to be annoying trying to... Alright, that's going to be kind of annoying as I try to clean. But I'm going to go in here, just like I did on the outside, this way, you know, horizontally, and then up and down. And just clean all these coils off. If you're cleaning your coils twice a year, you probably only need to do the outside, and you'll get 90% of the effect of doing it both inside and outside. It's just been a while, so that's why I'm going to open up and clean this all out. Now it's just a matter of putting the top back on, setting the 4 screws back in place, putting the breaker in, and this is done. It took about 20 minutes. Up to you whether or not you need to take the top off. I wouldn't do it every time, and I've got 2 units. The other one's been thoroughly cleaned, so I'll just kind of hose that down on the outside. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of home repairs and home maintenance, making and breaking things, designs of all kinds, I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe, because you never know what cost-saving tips you're gonna see.